Hi everyone and welcome back. So today's video is in collaboration with Braun and I'm going to talk to you today about one of their ear thermometers, and this is the Thermoscan 7. Now they approached me and asked if I would like to try the thermometer and to make a video for you all if I did, after I tried it out with Rupert, and to let you all know what I thought about it. So I've used it for a good couple of weeks now and it is honestly so easy to use, and the features on here, everything about it I just really love. Before I get into the video, I just wanted to mention that this is actually going to be a giveaway as well. So Braun are very kindly going to send one of you a thermometer of your own, and I will leave all the details for the giveaway underneath the video in the description box on how to enter. So as you can see, the thermometer is quite small and compact, and this is what it looks like in the little holder that comes with it. Now I tend to keep it on my bedside table because it's normally during the night where I feel like I need it the most in case of an emergency. During the day it's quite easy for me to run up here and grab it, so it lives on my bedside table and it's really easy to just pull out of here, and then you've got the thermometer for when you want to use it. Before I got sent this, I had only ever used the really cheap and small thermometers that you can kind of pop under a baby's armpit and things like that, and I was worried when Braun got in contact and said we want to send you a proper thermometer that it was going to be something that I was going to be thrown by and that it was going to be really technical and scare me, to be honest, because I think when your baby's ill you don't want to be using a piece of equipment that is too tricky or too clunky and that you're not too happy with and you're not sure how to use yourself. This is honestly so easy to use. It comes with a full book of instructions which are there if you need them, but to be honest with you, I haven't even opened that because you get this little leaflet that comes with it which has a step-by-step guide on how to use it from first use, but then it's pretty much the same all the way through, and it shows you how to replace the batteries and what batteries you need and things like that. And this is just something handy that you can just keep in a drawer or in your paperwork that you have for baby or on your fridge, so that if you ever have like a family member coming around and they might need to use the thermometer on baby, then it's pretty self-explanatory. So the thermometer has age precision technology, which is the first thing that it asks you to set up once you switch it on. The age that you can use the thermometer on ranges from 0 to 36 months plus. The age ranges that it offers you are 0 to 3 months, 3 to 36 months, and then 36 months plus. Because what a high temperature reading might look like for a newborn could be fine for a 4-year-old. Obviously this means that you're getting a really accurate reading, and it's really easy to see whether the temperature is too high or too low for the age of your baby. It has a little graph on this little leaflet that I showed you before, and it says here that for a baby of 0 to 3 months, anything above a temperature of 37.4 is considered a high temperature and a high fever. So if the results come up and the screen appears green, it means they're in a normal temperature range. If it shows up as yellow, they have a fever. If it's red, it's high fever. So Rupert seems to have a bit of an issue with swimming or getting his ears underwater. I think ear infections and problems with babies' ears are so common. And if he's been poorly or unwell on top of that, he had a really bad cold a couple of weeks ago and I needed to take his temperature, but I was aware that his ears were really sore. With this thermometer, you don't actually have to put the probe right in their ear to get a reading. It has a really wide angled probe, so it means that you don't have to pop it right into the ear canal. It allows you to just pop it on the outside of that ear canal and it gets a really accurate reading without having to really go in the ear, which I think would cause discomfort and also is quite strange for babies anyway. A few other reasons why I love this product, apart from the fact that it's really compact and so easy to use, is the fact that it has a pre-warmed tip, which means obviously that it's not super cold when you're going near baby's ear, which I imagine would be quite uncomfortable, but also it means that you're getting really accurate results. If the tip was quite cold, it can cool the ear area and then it will lead to less accurate results. With the pre-warmed tip, you know you're getting the most accurate results, and obviously your baby is as comfortable as he or she can be when getting their temperature taken. The thermometer also has a memory function, which means that it allows you to save the last 9 readings that you've taken of your baby's temperature. So it means that you can just kind of track and keep an eye on their temperature as it's changed over the days that you've taken their temperature. So if you're doing it every day or even a few times a day, for the last 9 times you can see kind of like the evolution of their temperature and how it's changed. So you can see whether it's drastically changed or whether it's coming down, and it's just easier to see and easier to tell. And it's just obviously quite reassuring, and doesn't mean that you have to remember what it was last time or whether it's gone up from the time before, because it's all stored on the thermometer. But when you get the thermometer, you get a box of the hygiene caps with the thermometer. It is literally as easy as popping the thermometer in the box like that, and then it is attached and ready to use. These little hygiene caps are really, really easy and very, very hygienic. Obviously, they're very easy to put on. It means you don't have to touch them when you're popping it on, and also it means when you are taking it off, there's a little eject button which you press and it pops off like that. Obviously, if I wasn't showing you and for demonstration purposes, I would have caught that and I would hold my hand here, but it just makes it really easy to come off, and then you would just use a fresh one the next time, making it really hygienic to use. So when you want to take a reading, you will pop on a hygiene cap, you will switch the thermometer on, and then it will ask you to select the age range for your baby, which obviously for Rupert, he is almost 6 months old, so I will select 3 to 36 months. I will then very carefully pop it very, very close to Rupert's ear canal, just on the outside, so I can get an accurate reading. It will then beep to tell me that it's taken the reading, and then it will show me on the screen what that reading is and what range it's in. So obviously with that traffic light system of the green, the yellow and the red. And then I can see whether Rupert's temperature is a little bit too high and I need to do something about it, or whether it's fine. And then if you want to, you can press the memory button and obviously store that temperature for next time so that you can compare it to the reading that you next take. And it's as easy as that. So this is the Thermoscan 7. As I said, I will leave all of the details for the giveaway down below, and also all the places that you can buy this. If you want any more information, I will link Braun's website. It is a fantastic little gadget, and it's made taking Rupert's temperature so much easier because I'm assured that it's accurate, that he's not in any more discomfort that he needs to be, and that it's got those little steps that just make it easier for me to tell whether he does have a fever or not. Really, really hygienic, compact, and it also lights up, so at night time it's really easy to see what I'm doing, which helps a great deal. So I really, really hope you've enjoyed this. Thank you so much to Braun for working with me on this, and I will see you all in my next video.